Hello, UCAR. Peter Christensen here, coming to you from the CEO's desk. Going to talk to you about something a little controversial right now, and that is the off-market status in the MLS. In and of itself, not controversial. It's a totally valid tool that you can use. So let's talk about when you should use or could use it. Let's say you take a listing and you have 5 business days under the MLS rules to put that listing up. And so you got your listing, it's a 6-month listing, let's say, and you put the property on the market for 3 days, and then you have a flood in the basement. So it's going to take a couple weeks to fix it. You got the restoration folks over, they're working hard, but you don't really want to show it. It's not in a showable condition while all the construction is going on. Perfect time, throw it in, off-market status. What does that status mean? It simply means, no, we didn't cancel our listing. We still have a listing agreement with the seller, but we're not marketing the property right now. It's for whatever reason. We're not showing it right now. So you take it off, put it in off-market status, and you wait a couple weeks till the work is done, throw it back on the market as active, get a bunch of offers, Bob's your uncle, sell the property, awesome, good job. Success. So that's the way it's supposed to be used. The fear is that it's being abused out there right now. And so a scenario where you wouldn't want to use that off-market status is, say, you put it on the market, maybe it's priced a little low, boom, you get 25 offers over a weekend. Well, we need to call a timeout now. Put it on pause, throw it in off-market while we sort through all these offers. No, that's not how it's meant to be used. Why? Well, because there's an implicit agreement in putting it in off-market status that you're no longer marketing the property. It's not available for showing. You're not taking offers. You're just putting all of it on pause. So you're not. It's not a time to wade through offers. It's not a time to stop to negotiate with certain buyers while other offers are not coming in because you've taken it off market. That's really not doing your seller a great service, because you're going to exclude potential future buyers who are in the market for those weeks or days that you have it in the off-market status. So if you're running the risk of being in violation of Article 1 of, and maybe 3 of the Code of Ethics for not having it available and not looking out for your seller's best interest. So be careful how you use this status. It's always a little frustrating to see it off market and then comes active and is under contract the same day. Are there legitimate reasons that might happen? Sure. I've seen that. We've seen it where the seller, it's in an off market status. Maybe there's a bad tenant in the property and they don't want to show it until next week when the tenant's lease is up and they'll be gone. And then a cousin comes over and says, I'm interested in that home, and wants to put in an offer. And the listing agent did nothing to market it, wasn't showing the property, was honoring the status of off market, but a buyer came in through the seller. Even then, what I would probably advise that listing agent would be to still talk to the seller about maybe throwing it on as active. Why? Because, again, you're trying to get the best deal. You're looking out for the best interest of your seller. So by going with one offer that didn't compete with any others, you're not guaranteeing you're going to get the best offer for your seller. So be careful of that. That's always the goal. Now, can a seller sell it for less to somebody they know? Sure. It's America. It's their property. They can take less than it's worth. But your job as an agent is to advise them as to how to get the most value out of their property and to have the cleanest transaction possible. So, you want to always advise them and let them make the decision at the end of the day. Of course, it's always the seller's decision. But let's make sure we're using that properly, that off-market status, and we can all have a good time in the market and enjoy this hot market while it lasts. As always, this is not intended as specific legal advice. If you need advice for your scenario, please contact a qualified attorney. And thanks for listening. Go out there, have a great day.